Hello, everybody. Welcome. This is technically my first podcast, and I'm actually going to be recording. I'm going to assume lessons practice. Welcome to the kj45 Lonely podcast. It's just going to be an open podcast where I'm just going to sit here and talk to myself for a very long period of time until I get bored or until I have to go. One of those two. Probably the second option, honestly. I don't get bored very easily comparatively when I'm just talking to myself. I talk to myself all the time. It's just a little weird thing to say. It's a little weird, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm fine. We already have two people. It's very enjoyable. It's kind of sad. It's a little hurtful, but I'm just gonna start talking now. I never have a plan for these. Last time I didn't have a plan for this. This time I'm not gonna have a plan for this. I'm gonna upload it because I have a bunch of people that want to have this in the background, which I'm very glad for. Appreciate the support. So I'm gonna start talking now. I'm gonna start talking about OBS, and that's the software I'm using to record this. It's OBS. I forgot what it was called. OBS. Search up OBS, and that's where it is. First one. I'm just using it to record, and a lot of people, they've already used OBS for such a long time, like a few years. I started yesterday, so I have no clue what I'm doing here. There's a yellow border around my screen that I can see and you guys can't, and honestly I don't like it too much. Yellow borders aren't my thing. I don't really like yellow. Yellow's a bad color, but that's not the point. All I see is start recording, and so I hit that. And then I was like, wait, there's just going to record a black screen. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go to Discord and do some shenanigans. I don't know much either. It's literally just like two things that I know, which is add like a display and then actually start recording. I mean, it's fine now. I mean, like, if it's working, it's working. If it's not, it's not. And if it's not, that's a shame, and I don't care. So, I know, I got this OBS thing. I actually learned about it from Rocky, who's in the voice channel right now. He's a pretty cool guy. I don't know what to say about him, really. He's kind of just there all the time. In the background. He's a lurker. It's a little scary. He's a little scary. But most of the people are on this server. Most of the people are. Just don't do that to me, Rocky. Don't do this. Most of the people in the server are scary. Nom's not scary. Nom's great. But, half the people are. Swale is terrifying. Shiba is terrifying. Rocky is terrifying. Those three are, like, the biggest ones. So, they all have specifically done things to spite me. And I don't know how I feel about it. I feel kind of hurt that people decide to do stuff to spite me. It's I mean, I wouldn't blame them. I don't consider myself a good person at all. So, yeah, if you want, any one of you guys, whoever's listening, want to spite me, want to do something to your what? What is it now? If any one of you guys wants to spite me, go ahead. I don't mind. I've had enough people. I'm building a collection of people that spite me. I'm not a good person. Thank you, Dom. I'm being pinged. It's, I don't know. It's quite a freeing feeling, actually, doing this podcast. Because I can just sit here, and I can just talk for a very long period of time. It's going to be an open podcast. I don't think I actually finished the introduction, but it's going to be an open podcast. And you can just sit here, you can unmute, you can mute whatever you want to do. You can just join the podcast and just talk with me. Make me talk to you guys without any input from you, which is it's really scary, honestly, not having any input from anybody else and just sitting here, having so many people directly in front of me listening to me talk for a very long time. I started doing this podcast at 1 a.m. yesterday. Well, technically today. It was great. It was a wonderful time. I had such a fun time. I just kept talking over and over and over again. I could not run out of ideas. Because from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m., that is my creative zone. Every time I'm in that specific time frame, I get big brain. I understand the entirety of the universe, and there's nothing that can stop me. So don't challenge me at 1 to 2 a.m. So, okay, thanks, Rocky. Don't do that. So, anyway, that's another thing besides the point. Oh my gosh. Honestly, I don't even know what this podcast is. I was tired, bored, wanted to do something. I was like, let's do a podcast. And I was like, okay, I'm going to do a podcast. And I started doing a podcast. and it was fun. And then now that I'm not completely tired, and it's not 1 a.m., it's 4 p.m. I don't know what to do. I just ate cereal, which shouldn't be a good thing 'cause you're not supposed to eat cereal at 4:30 in the afternoon. But I did it anyway because I was hungry, and if you're hungry, you eat food. And cereal's good. Yeah, cereal's good. Um, so what else would I want to talk about? I wanted to talk about let's talk about Hardcourse again. Hardcourse is the server that this Discord is based off of. By the way, it's the one I'm admin on. Everything about it. It's a fun server. It's a fun server. I don't think the people in this voice channel actually know how I got into hardcore, so I'm going to start talking about that now. I know I already talked about it in the last podcast, but I don't care. So I started playing on my little SMP on Minehut. It was called Disaster. It was a terrible SMP. It was absolutely disgusting. I hated it. But I played it because my friends played it, and I thought it was fun because I got to AFK fish the whole time until it got outlawed. And when it got outlawed, I was like, no, and I don't want to go there anymore because I can't cheat the game. So I was like, what should I do now? And while I was waiting to start up the server again, 'cause I wanted to know what else I could do, I see a little ad in the bottom left corner of my screen. It was saying Swale, and it was saying Hardcourse Season 2 is out. Come join. Parkour levels. And I was like, ooh, parkour. I consider myself decent at parkour, and so I joined. And then I joined, I was like the 30th member or something in Season 2. I never was in the Season 1 version, which I know a lot of the people in here are. I just started playing. I was alongside like 10 other people. Everyone got stuck at level 7, like everyone does get stuck at level 7. Still, it's a transitive thing. It happens all the time. But I kept going. Everyone else stopped. Everyone else in my little group. I don't even remember any of their names. You were in Season 1? Yeah, that's a shame. I should have been in Season 1, but I didn't know it existed. So I just kept going through this thing, and by the time I reached level 100, I was like, I've amassed enough playtime. I'd be like, oh, I can apply. So I was like, should I apply? And then everyone was like, yes, you should apply. So I went and I applied. I said apply a lot, but I went and I applied, and then after I applied, I was completely nervous. The entire few days, I was terrified of everything. Because I was afraid if I said one little thing, I would be instantly denied. Gone. Fly perms, non-existent. You will never be able to see the light of day again. You are a failure. And so I was very quiet those few days. And then I got accepted. And I was very happy when I got accepted. Because then I started talking when I was a junior mod. I was having fun flying around, talking with all the new ones. I was in the same wave as Rocky and then later Sprinkle. Those two are still some of my good online friends today. One's in the VC right now, yeah. I got promoted alongside Rocky and Sprinkle up to moderator, and when I was moderator, I started banning a lot of people, because back when I was junior mod, I knew every single hacker, every single person that hacked. I was always at the front. I was always catching them all, and I was always like, hey, so and so, ban this man, he's a hacker. And I did so much. I was already at like 20 hackers within like a week or something, which was crazy. It was a new server, but still. And then I got promoted to moderator the next week, and I was happy about that. I was really happy, because then I could actually ban the people that I was finding, and I was still finding a lot of people, but of course, as the server gets older, it slows down a little bit in the amount of people that are cheating it. Yeah. So, I kept going. I started becoming way more active in the server than before. I started playing like literally like 7 or 8 hours a day, which was not very good for my health. But after I just kept going, and I got promoted to senior mod, and I was thinking that moderator and then senior mod, I was saying, how far can I go up this ladder? How far can I keep going until I reach the top of the chain that I can? And so I decided to test that. And so I got promoted to senior mod actually before Rocky did and before Sprinkle did. Then those two got promoted, and I was very upset about it because I was the only senior mod for a very long period of time. And even though I hate the color orange, it's my least favorite color, it's kind of freeing being the only orange name tag. It gives you a lot more, I feel like it gives you a lot more power being unique in that regard than being anybody else. So anyway, I got promoted to admin just a few weeks ago. Well, just a few weeks. It was like last week, I think. I don't have no sense of time anymore. But when I got promoted, that I was extremely happy with that because for 2 reasons. There were 2 commands that I always wanted to do. And admin, you get you get you get op with admin, and I was like, ooh, I can use all this different commands, but the one I wanted to do the most was /pp, and that gave you particle effects, and I loved seeing all the particle effects that donators got. The entire time I was going up the ranks, I was still thinking, I want to do particle effects. I want to have a triangle of smoke clouds all around me as I fail completely at ladder parkour. And then, as soon as I got admin, I feel like it's despite me at this point. They removed /pp because it was lagging the server. And I was very disappointed. Like, I'm fine with it being gone because it was lagging, but I'm still very disappointed that I never got to use it. It's very upsetting to me. Very upsetting. And then, so the other thing I wanted, after I got over /pp, I was like, can I do /hat? And then what /hat is... And what /hat is /hat is a little command, and you can pick whatever block you want, and it goes on your head. And so I was thinking, ooh, cool, I want /hat. You still don't get it when you're senior mod. And I got it when I was admin, and I was like, ooh, yes, I wanna have some hats. I wanna be able to wear whatever I want to wear. I want to be able to wear an anvil on my head. I want to be able to squash my little brain in with an anvil at all times of the day. Because that seemed enjoyable for me. I don't know why it seemed enjoyable for me. It still is. I still use /hat a lot. Because it's still there. It doesn't lag the server or anything. It's just a little thing that you have on your head. It's quite nice. So I've just been having fun on the server, really. I've been meeting a lot of really nice people. I met Nam a few weeks ago. Then we hit it off really well. I met Rocky when I first started. And now me and Rocky are really good buds because we actually co-own I don't co-own him, but Rocky has his own server. He hasn't started it up yet, and I want to join that server. I joined that server for a little bit back when it was doing its test run, and I'm not co-owner. I'm manager. There's a difference, and I got promoted all the way up to manager really fast. Manager equals co-owner. I guess it does. So I got promoted up the ranks, manager now. I was doing a bunch of work for meetings and stuff. It's been fun there. I've been able to do a lot more serious stuff. Because it's a little tiring having to do fun stuff over and over and over again. Doing, like, having your own humor. Having to do all this, talk about you being funny all the time. You have to be nice all the time. So it's really nice to be able to, like, just put all of my effort into something serious for a moment. So it's been like a really, I wouldn't say freeing, but a really, enjoyable experience being on that server as well. Really, Minecraft has brought me a lot of good friends. Honestly, I got it back when I was maybe 5 or 6 in 2012 for Pocket Edition on my iPad 1, and I was very happy because I got to play with all of my friends, all of my little kindergarten friends. We were over there saying, "Ooh, let's play some Minecraft after school," and they're like, "Yes, let's play Minecraft." And we played Minecraft, and it was wonderful. It was a wonderful time. We always used to make these little obsidian structures with obsidian in creative mode. We used to get all of our tools, all of our diamond stuff, and then we used to go back into survival and we used to fight. And I won every single round. I was a prodigy at that game, let me tell you. Pocket Edition was my main game. What do you mean that wasn't a creepy voice? It wasn't a creepy voice. Was that a creepy voice? Oh, ooh, let's play Minecraft. Well, I wanted to play Minecraft, okay? Minecraft is a fun game. And I can be creepy whenever I want to be, Rocky, okay? I wasn't trying to be. No. My voice, whenever it gets low from talking too much, it just sounds like I'm being, like, creepy, but I'm trying not to be this whole time. So, anyway, I was dominating everybody, absolutely. I've never lost a single time, ever. That's not a lie. It's completely the truth. I've never lost, ever. And but in 2015, back when Minecraft started to die out a little from the YouTube scene, I got bored of it because my YouTubers weren't playing it. They were all playing different games. So I was thinking, okay, I still like Minecraft, so I might as well play. I don't know. I might as well get it. So I wanted to get it again because I deleted it from my Pocket Edition on accident. So I went online and searched up Minecraft, and I got the Minecraft Java link. And me being, like, about 10 at the time, and not being tech savvy, I had no clue that it was a different version. I thought I was just getting Pocket Edition again. So I walked up into the website, and I was like, ooh, cool, Minecraft. And I asked my parents to buy it. And it's been 3 years, so they don't remember me buying it. So we got Minecraft. And Minecraft Java. And during that time, specifically during that time, I was really lucky. I got Minecraft Bedrock alongside Minecraft Java as sort of a little bonus, like for completely free. And then, and I just realized that I wasn't going on my Pocket Edition. I just lost it. I didn't really care about my parents' money back then. Of course, I wouldn't. I wasn't fiscally minded 10-year-old. I stopped playing Minecraft completely after like 2016, 2017, and then 2018, it started cropping back up again. I was like, oh, Minecraft. I remember that game. I used to play that all the time. So I was like, let's see if I can get Minecraft, because I know Minecraft Java. I know Minecraft Java. Now I do, because like I've still been in the Minecraft scene for a little bit longer. So I know all the different versions now, and I was like, let's see if I can get Minecraft Java on my newly got 2012 laptop. So I went and I got a laptop. And I already had the laptop, and then I got Minecraft on my laptop. And I was like, ooh, let's go see. I skipped like half of the story, huh? I did do that. Skipped like half the story. Great. Well, I went on my computer and I searched up Minecraft, and I was looking and I was like, wait, I already have this game. So I went and I got it again, and I was like, okay, that's super cool. I have Minecraft Java now, and I just played it all the time, played Hypixel all the time. It's been really fun. And then I was talking with my friends, and they were like, oh, we have Minecraft too on our consoles. And I was like, console? I can't play with you guys if you guys are on console unless I have Windows 10. So I went over to the Microsoft store and I searched up Windows 10. And it turns out, well, I already said this, I already got the bundle with it on accident. And so it was just incredibly lucky. Now I got 2 versions of the game for absolutely free, and it worked completely well. And so now I'm being able to play with my friends, I'm being able to play with my online friends, being able to do a bunch of stuff with Minecraft. So now it's basically the game I play all the time. Like, literally, like, I have not stopped playing that game for the past few weeks now. So it's really been good. Anyway, I'm gonna get off the topic of Minecraft, because if I keep staying on Minecraft, I'm just gonna keep talking about Minecraft for a very long time. So let's go to a different topic. Anyone else have any suggestions? Because I don't plan for this stuff. Really. I just sit here and I talk for as long as possible. Any other video games than Minecraft? I am a very big video game nerd. Mainly a Nintendo nerd, but I'm a massive nerd for video games. I love that stuff. One of my favorite games ever is called Celeste. I think it's 2016 or 2017 indie platformer game. You can get it on Steam for $10, and you can get it on consoles as well. It is my 3rd favorite game of all time. It is absolutely a wonderful experience of a game. It's basically a masterpiece. If you can stand the hard difficulty, it's just absolutely wonderful. The story is great, the characters are great, the graphics are wonderful despite being pixel, because, well, I'm a retro fan, so I always love pixel graphics, but they look stunning even without being pixel. It was all around a wonderful experience of a game. I played it for like 50 hours straight in a row, and I could not put it down until I finished it. And when I finished it, I was very upset. Then I realized there was post-game, and I kept doing post-game, and it got really, really hard. So I still haven't completed post-game, and I'm still working on that. I'm still going through, but it's been a while since I've touched the game, and I kind of want to revisit it. Because, the game is just, I don't know, I have so many nostalgic memories with it. Like how I got it very late after I got like my $100 Steam gift card for my birthday, and I bought a bunch of games. And so I got Celeste. This is literally the last one, because I remembered, oh yeah, I got nominated for Game of the Year. Let's go see how good it is. So I got it, and I played it, and I absolutely sucked at it so much that I just stopped playing it for a whole year. The whole first level I just couldn't beat. And then after that, I picked it back up. I was like, I'm super bored. Let's play Celeste. So I opened up the game, and I beat it within 5 minutes. I beat the first level within 5 minutes, and I was thinking, how did I fail at this so badly before? It was incredibly stupid. It was super easy. And I just kept playing after that. It was... I can't say much about it, because it's just a game that you have to experience for yourself. I recommend everybody who's listening in right now, everybody should buy the game immediately, right now. If you don't, I'm going to be very upset with you. No, I won't. You don't have to buy it. But I love that game. And it's a wonderful experience. I hope you guys can all like experience it some way or another via Let's Plays or via playing it yourself, because God, that game is wonderful. Any other games? Well, I have a lot of weeb games, a lot of anime games, because like I'm a massive anime fan, if you can tell by my profile picture. always I love most Japanese RPGs are super good. All like Final Fantasy is good. Persona is wonderful. I've always wanted to play Persona 5, but I don't have a PS4 or a PS3. Persona series in general is a really good starting, really not really a starting place, but a really good place to go if you want some more stylized RPGs over like the more classic ones like Final Fantasy or Dragon Quest or something like that. My favorite genre is always going to be RPG because I love stories, I love characters, and being able to like make sure that like if I have a good RPG with a good story and a good characters and good combat, I'm gonna love the game no matter what. I love Fire Emblem, absolutely wonderful, even though it's technically a turn-based RPG. I'm not really a big fan of turn-based RPGs normally, but Fire Emblem just like has a good story to it, and the graphics are wonderful. So I just like the game. That's just I don't really have much reasoning for a lot of the stuff I do. When I think of something, I'm like, I want to do it, or I think it's stupid. And if I say I want to do it, then I'm probably going to do it if it doesn't put me in any risk or danger, or makes me uncomfortable, or makes me embarrassed. Other than that, I'm perfectly fine with doing a bunch of stuff. So like, as soon as I was like, ooh, I want to get Celeste, I immediately got Celeste. Or, ooh, I want to play this game. Or, ooh, I want to watch this anime. I just immediately like started watching it. And that's really how I decide a bunch of things, which is a very terrible idea. You should normally pick the pros and the cons of every situation before you choose and to do what you're supposed to be, what choice you should make. But for me, I just decide, ooh, that's fun. And I do it. And it was. Most of the time, it actually legitimately works. But sometimes when it's actually real life events, I'm completely clueless, completely lost. And that's boring. Do what's fun. And that's my philosophy. Do what's fun. Do what you think is enjoyable. Because if not, everything's just gonna be boring. Everything's just gonna be boring, and it's just never gonna be any fun at all. All right, so I know literally nothing about OBS. Oh, okay. I've been looking for the past 5 minutes about where like how long I've been recording is. I've been just looking around for so long because there's so many like displays and stuff on my screen. I know you guys can't see it because I have it specifically set only to Discord, but I have a bunch of stuff on my screen right now, and it's crazy. It's crazy for me. I mean, I know it's like super simplistic. You got the top bar, you got a bottom bar that has all the stuff that you ever want, but simplistic stuff I still don't get. I am not a very smart person. Academic wise, yeah, I'm an honor roll student, but just in general, tech savvy, street smarts, that type of stuff, I am not. I am absolutely brain dead in those categories because I've never been exposed to that type of stuff before. I've always been like an academic student. That's it. That's literally all. That's literally my personality. I'm dumb in general. No, you're not. No, you're great. You're great. You're not dumb. But yeah. So I've just been smooth brain a lot of the time. I can barely type anymore. Every time I type, I've made a spelling mistake within the past month. It's actually kind of upsetting because I used to be able to type perfectly. And now I can't. I can never pick the right type of your. I can never pick the right type of there. I have to keep checking to make sure I typed an instead of and. It gets super annoying after a certain point. But I don't know. I got used to it. I got used to me being dumb, and I was like, okay, well, I might as well try to make some improvement. So I started like doing some brain exercises. Started like trying to identify some stuff. Oh, bye, Rocky. Bye, bye. um, so that's basically what I've been doing recently. Like, when I'm not eating or doing anything that keeps me alive, I've been just chilling here. I've been doing podcasts, as I'm recording one right now, which has been really fun as well. I've been playing Minecraft a lot. I've been doing doing a bunch of brain stuff. And doing all that brain stuff, it's really actually helped me quite a bit. I'm still not spelling good. No, no, no. I still spell terribly. But I'm becoming a lot more acute in a bunch of like the stuff I'm supposed to be doing. Like I can do stuff a lot faster. I can do stuff a lot better, more efficient. And I feel like that's a good life skill to have. It's just to be able to do stuff real fast, real simplistic, really easy. That's just wonderful. That's a wonderful thing, and I love doing that. So yeah, I don't have any more topics. I mean, I did have one, but I don't know. Completely forgot it, so I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go figure out what that was soon. But right now, I guess it's fine. Uh, so, well, Nam, it's just me and you, Nam, in this voice channel, in this podcast, which I'm very okay with. I'm very okay with it just being us two in this podcast because I mean, it's an open podcast. You can join, you can leave however you want. I'm the only one that's being forced to stay, but I'm being forced to stay by myself, so it works out, so it's fine. So I don't know how I kept talking for literally an hour straight, like an hour and a half, for my first test podcast. It actually came off quite a hit. Like 7 people were in it at one point, including a bot. But I don't know. The bot was listening too, so it's fine. um, I uh, I've been doing podcasts for like literally only 2 days, but I've been having a really fun time. Like I was expecting it to just be me talking, me rambling for a very long period of time, and then me getting bored and then leaving it real soon. But I've been having this is probably way more fun than most of the other things that's happening in my life right now due to coronavirus and all this stuff. It's getting really annoying. So I don't know. I've just been having a really fun time. I've just been. You never know when the bots are listening. You never do. They could be anywhere. I don't. Sometimes I'm convinced that my brother is a robot. Like he's able to memorize every single line from a TV show that I absolutely despise because he watches it so many times. It's called Bunked. It's on Netflix TV. It's a Disney XD show and it's super annoying because I know every line because he knows every line. And so it's quite upsetting. Oh, Sprinkle's here. Um so I've what was I talking about again? Oh right, Bunked. I hate that show. It's very annoying for me to have to deal with my brother repeatedly going over and over again saying, "Ooh, this line from Bunked or this line from Bunked." It's just I I've been trying to get over it, but it's been happening for 2 years straight. When it's happening for 2 years straight, you don't get over it. You just like get more and more annoyed as time passes. But it's fine. I'm fine with it now. He just screamed very loudly. Hope you guys didn't hear that. I don't know. I mean, my brother. He's really adorable. He's an adorable little ball of fluff and anger. Not really fluff, mainly anger. Like that man, when he gets angry, he's stomping around the house. He's very upset. Well, he's adorable. He's an adorable little creature, and I love him. I love him. He's great. I wouldn't pick another brother. I never would. He's. I wouldn't replace him for the world. He's great. He's absolutely adorable. He loves me, and I love him. It's great. Having a supporting sibling. Oh, don't say that. That's gross. Don't say aw, dude. I mean, like, having a supporting sibling is always a wonderful thing. I feel very bad for people who don't have siblings or don't have supportive siblings. Because, well, just having someone who you can talk to normally and just, like, vibe with, really, is just wonderful. Having a twin. Speaking on the topic of siblings, let's talk about twins. Twins are very epic. I've wanted a twin for a long time. Of course, I never got one. Duh. But, I don't know. I've had friends who are twins, and I mean, just having that sort of dynamic where you're able to talk about whatever you want to talk about with someone who shares the same, I wouldn't say shares the same interest, but shares the same, like, likeness to you, makes it seem like you're talking to, it's not just like you're talking to yourself. It just means like you're talking to someone who understands you very well. And I think that's what being a twin is. It's like siblings, but, like, the bond is amplified because you guys were born close to the same time. You guys have been around since your conception. You guys have been, like, there every step of the way. And I think it's great. I think it's great being a twin. And I really want to have one. I think it's a good kinship. That's great. Ping pong. Yeah. Speaking of ping pong, let's talk about recreational sports, actually. On the topic of ping pong, because I'm just looking over there. So recreational sports haven't been my thing. Sports has never been my thing. I'm not an athletic person. Oh, it's 12 a.m. for you now? You should go to sleep. Don't worry, I'm uploading this all to my YouTube channel. It's okay, Nam. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Sprinkle, join the podcast. So, I've never been a sports person, but recreational sports are actually really fun for me. I love I don't know. I've played like foosball, table tennis, all that stuff like that. I don't know. I just find it enjoyable just being able to stand around a table and just do something sensual and just do something that's just an enjoyable experience that requires like reflexes. Because my reflexes are fairly good, I would say. So I'm very proud of my reflexes, and I like to use them. So doing something like ping pong, even though I'm terrible at ping pong, it's not from my reaction time. It's from how terribly I hit the ball. I either hit it way too hard or I hit it way too soft, and both times it probably hits the net. So it's something I have to work on. But I don't have any room for a foosball table or a ping pong table in my house, or pool table. I want all of those, but like we don't have a basement. We only have like just our top and bottom floors. But it's just my house is really big actually, and I really enjoy being in this house. We got it like 3 years ago. It's a new house, and I love every time I come in this house. I'm thinking this isn't my house. This is way too nice to be my house. Because my old house was like a little play place. Because we used to decorate the walls. And by decorate, I mean we used to paint the walls some random bright color everywhere. And it looked like a McDonald's play place, and it was terrible. I love our old house because it was so nice and comfy, and I had a lot of good memories. But it was not painted well in the slightest. I hated how it was painted. I've changed positions like 6 times in a row there. So, gosh, gotta move again. All right, this chair. I'm sitting on like a regular old office chair, like not like the type that like you can like spin around and all that stuff. You can spin in this, but not really well. Just like let's say like an office chair, but meant for home offices. Like it has like little flower patterns on it, and I think it looks nice. And it's comfortable. The bottom is comfortable. But it's just not, it's too small of a chair. My legs keep getting pushed together and I don't appreciate it. I always sit, the way I sit, I always sit like with my legs like in whatever position, like they're always bent, no matter what. I never have my legs sit straight when I'm sitting down. Even when I'm like stretching or something. When I'm stretching, I stretch them out. And then as soon as that's done with that, I always have them in a bent position. I don't really know why. It's just I don't like locking my knees at all. So I always keep them bent. I always keep them like tense, which I feel like is bad for joints and stuff like that. But, I mean, I'm not one to really know much about the whole muscular system, the whole how our body works, stuff like that. I've never been not interested. I've never been like too knowledgeable in that area. But I mean, like I don't know. I keep trying to say it's been fun, but I that's not a good thing to talk about right now. 'Cause I'm not. It's not. It's been fun for knowing about your own like muscular system. That doesn't make sense at all. So I don't know why I keep saying that. Anyway, I think it's time we end the podcast. I honestly, I don't. I'm running out of ideas. I need water really badly. I don't know why I didn't bring water up here. It's been a short podcast because my last one was like an hour and a half long, but it's been a short podcast, but it's been a fun podcast. I've only had like a few people. I know already. I know. I don't know. I'm getting a little tired. My brother is yelling for me. I'm assuming for something major. So I'm going to have to end the podcast a lot earlier than I wanted to, which is kind of upsetting. So I'm going to head out. It's been fun. I'm going to do another podcast maybe tomorrow, maybe in a few days once I recover from whatever my brother is screaming about. I'm going to go. So it has been fun. I'm going to stop the recording soon. Thank you all for coming out. I appreciate the support. I appreciate you guys coming and just listening to me talk for a long time. Because I don't talk all that often. I'm very introverted, so it's very nice to be able to just talk to people on the internet for no reason. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys. I'll talk to you guys later. I'll talk to you guys normally. But for now, the podcast is going to end in 3, 2, 1, go.